today, I don't even want to lie, like today I have nothing to do, you know. I don't feel the urge to be positive. I don't feel the urge to be out there. I just want to sleep. In fact, I wrote a test this morning, and yeah, it showed me flames, and it just makes me sad because I'm so not used to not knowing something, you know. So now that I'm in that position where I don't know how to do something, it's really rocking me. Like it's rocking me. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jennifer and I go by the name of J Money in 4K because you are seeing me in 4K. In this video, as you can see that I'm installing my hair, I'm just trying to find a way to style this hair. I have never parted this wig. I've never, it doesn't have any parting. I've never done any parting on this wig. So today is going to be my first time parting this wig, and I'm trying to do, I don't know if I want to go for like a side part or a middle part. I'll decide, but I think I'm gonna go for a middle part. I'm just trying to see, yeah, you know. So this wig was already prepped and all of that. As you can see, the ends are really curled and all. It's just that the part that was tied back is the one that is not behaving. But anyway, so today we're just gonna yap about literally anything, so bear with me if this video feels like it's all over the place. I'm touching here and I'm leaving this, and I'm touching this again, then I'm leaving this. I just wanna yap as we go through this hair installation, right? So yes, this is my first video after my reintroduction that I feel like I will do what I want more than do what I feel like I'm expected of. So yes, we are going to yap. I want to talk about my high school experience. You know, this other day I just had this memory come back to me of how much bullying I enjoyed in high school. And maybe the people that are going to be hearing this story for the maybe second, third or fourth time, they're going to be just like, ah, Jennifer, you already spoke about this, please let this go. And I don't want to be silenced. Like, don't even say it. I don't want to be silenced. I'm only finding my voice now, so I will say it. I will talk about this as much as I want. That's the thing. Like, you don't even realize.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business.
Just a little disclaimer. I'm not trying to create drama or whatever, be spicy. I'm just talking about my experience of being bullied. So let's get into the story. How do you guys feel about this middle? No, it's not a middle, it's a side part. How do you guys feel about the side part? Because I'm worried. I'm really worried. I don't know. I feel like this hair eats more when it's brushed out. But anyway, I just first and foremost want to say that my high school experience was so horrible. After Amo left, the Amo that I spoke about in my previous video, my friend that was bullying other people, after she left my school, things really just took a sharp turn, and it just sort of proves my point of being friends with her as a form of protection. Because I was friends with Amo not because I what am I even saying? I was friends with Amo, and not because I condone bullying or whatever. It's not that. It was a form of protection, you know. It was a form of protection from the other bullies, you know. I was friends with a bully to protect myself from other bullies. So God forbid a girl has a strategy of getting through high school. I was just trying to protect myself, you know. And funny enough, when she left, I got bullied like crazy. And someone would look at me and they would be like, yo, Jennifer, you don't even look like someone who would be bullied. I know. It's just that I have carried it so well, it doesn't seem like it's heavy anymore, but like it used to be, you know. So I used to get bullied, guys, a lot in high school. My first bullying experience was in grade 9. When I was in grade 9, that's when COVID-19 started. So that is when we started schooling from home, or whatever the situation was, that whole situation of coming to school this week, next week not coming, and all of that. So yes, it just so happened that during that time there was a group that was created, there were those groups that were created for fun, since we're not seeing each other every day anymore. Yeah, someone just decided to create a group, and that's where we would engage and all of that. So in that group, it was that kind of vibe. Yeah, it's just maybe classmates or schoolmates or grade mates, and we were just engaging. But funny enough, our problem was we were engaging about other people, sort of. We were making fun of other people. So that group chat, ne, its existence started when, okay, that group chat, ne, when it like got all over, when the link was spread all over, people that would get into the group chat were sort of mocked. Yeah, they would make jokes about them, and then they would wait for other people to get in to make more jokes about other people and all of that, of which that wasn't selective. Everyone in J that got into the group chat got marked, everyone, even including myself. And when I got into the group chat, I had no clue what is going on, and I was marked. And I just found it funny and kept it moving, because I didn't want to internalize it, because it was really not that deep. It was just vibes, So when people ran out, when the group chat ran out of people that came in, yeah, it sort of lost the oomph. That oomph. Yeah, it sort of lost that oomph. Yeah, people are getting in. We are mocking people. So now it started being about mocking people. So people would send. I'm so sorry for repeating those words so many times, but I don't know what to say. It became about mocking people that were not in the group. So when people stopped entering, I don't know who saw it fit that let's actually find pictures of our schoolmates and make fun of them. Yeah, someone saw it fit, or no, because we are so bored, let's find pictures of our schoolmates when they are doing their own businesses at home and make fun of them. So the one that got me in trouble, because I'm talking about me now, the one that got me in trouble was when they sent like a picture of this other lady, and she was with her friend in the picture, and I pointed out her insecurity. And I would just like to put this disclaimer to say, that was wrong. I realized that was wrong, and I'm not about body shaming. I'm not about all of that. So I do not condone it. If I'm with someone and they start body shaming other people, I will literally tell them no. I've been in a situation where I body shamed someone and I regret it, and I don't want people doing it in front of me. At least if you want to do it, just don't do it next to me. I'll tell you, like, I'll call you to order to say, we're not going to do that. We're not going to point out other kids insecurities and all of that. In fact, I don't like talking about people anymore. Maybe it's a trauma response, but like talking about people, hey, yeah, it's all can talk about that thing. So yeah, that was my thing. I got in trouble. I pointed out that lady's insecurity, and there was someone in the group that was close to the lady that I spoke about. After I did that, yeah, that girl went and told that lady what I said about her and all of that. I don't know if maybe she put the thing in context or not, but yeah, she just went ahead and told the lady, and the lady was so mad. Yeah, she was so, rightfully so, she was so mad at me. I remember the next day she came to me and she told me that I should stop talking about her or she's gonna beat me up. So I stopped, and I find it very, I respect her for that, that she didn't come to me because she was older, ne? She was in a higher grade, so she didn't come to me and want to act all Superman on me when I was young. She just handled it like a big sister, like an older person would, you know, and I respect her for that. So after that whole thing, I don't know how her issue now became everyone's issue. This is so funny because to this day I still don't know why like all of that happened, but I'm gonna just narrate the story. Maybe you guys will tell me. So her issue became everyone else's issue because her, like, I don't know if they are her friends or what, but there was this other squad at school, and they just took this upon themselves. Like, they just wanted to deal with me on behalf of that lady, although she had already dealt with me. So I just don't get it. Like, why did they feel compelled to do it? Were they buying friendship? Were they buying face? I don't get it. I really don't get why. Like, I really don't get why they felt so compelled to handle matters that were not theirs. So on the day that I was beat up, um I was not having it. Like, I was sick that day, and I did not go outside for break. I did not go outside at all. And knowing myself and my extroverted personality, I think when I'm sick, you can tell that this is not normal Jennifer. Jennifer's not like this. You know what I mean? So yeah, that day I was sick, and rumor had it outside that they wanted to beat me up. I'm going to use this, guys. This is my favorite foundation. So rumor had it that they wanted to beat me up and all of that, and it was because of the picture. It was because of this whole saga of like mocking people and whatever, of which I don't understand why I still got beat up for something that was already solved. But yeah, on that day, that group that I'm telling you about, let's just call them the Mean Girls. So the Mean Girls sort of created a meeting outside. They created a meeting outside where they were talking, they were planning how they are going to beat me up and shoot me a video and make me trend. Yeah, they were planning that whole nonsense, and they planned it so well because it actually happened. So when they came to my class, I was sitting on a desk and I was so sick. I think I was sleeping. It was during break. So they came to me, and one of them beat me up. But I was sitting on my desk and I was like sitting like this. So one of them beat me up, and I think that was her shining star moment because she felt so proud after that. And then another one took a video, and then I think they then edited the video and put the song, and then they posted the video everywhere. They made it trend, you know, and I don't know if maybe it trended the way they wanted, which is funny because it wasn't what they thought it was, because it died down after like a few weeks. I don't know, I don't remember, but it died down. The whole thing about me getting beat up just died down, just like any other thing would, you know. So it was just like, are you guys happy with what you did, you know? That was my first bullying experience in high school, and I remember perfectly. I remember very well on that day when that girl was done beating me up. People came in afterwards to see who was getting beat up, and some of the people that knew me were like, no, they are so wrong for this, let's fetch them and whatever. And I was just like sick, so I didn't entertain any of that. I was just like, nah, no, let's leave them. But I actually didn't wanna make this go further. I didn't want to, because I am being singled out. I am in trouble. I'm the only one in trouble. Although there was a whole group chat about people mocking other people, I'm the only one in trouble. So clearly it felt like batho ba nna. So this is more about me than it is about anything, because I don't get it. Is it that deep? Like, is it that deep, you know? So yeah, after that whole thing, I think there was just that perception afterwards to say, ah, this one is a weakling because she didn't stand up for herself, so we are going to play on top of her head, you know. So shortly after that, I was accused of high school is so hilarious. I was accused of making a page, a Facebook page, and talking about people on the page and pointing out other people's insecurities on a Facebook page. And funny enough, the Facebook page was talking about people that I never even engaged with. Like, you don't even know my voice, you know, but you want to believe that I wrote about you on a Facebook page. You are delusional. It's pure delusion. So yes, it was just that day I was framed, you know. So Shapo, people were like, you know, high school was so crazy because people used to do things without thinking about the aftermath of what they were doing, you know, because so many people were like, but Jen, why are you so worried if it's not you? Do you realize that if people believe that I'm the one behind the page, even though I'm not, and I don't say anything about it, it automatically sort of, it agrees with them, and it's just gonna be like, since I don't care about it, that means it's me. And do you know what they could do to me? Do you know what angry, wretched kids can do to me? Do you understand what they can do? So it's not even about, I was so anxious about it because it was me. I was just thinking about that to say, if I don't say something about this, then it proves them right to say it's me, and then they'll do something about it. So whatever you do, they'll always be against it. I spoke up about it to say it's not me. And there was this girl who conspired this whole thing, né? So this girl sort of went around telling all these people that I'm the one behind the page. And she used to be my friend. We had a fallout, and I think she was mad because of that, because I still don't get why she would do that. So she went around telling people that that page is mine, and the address to the number that created the page is mine, and whatever. I had to go and tell her that, you know what, ne? If these people believe you and come and beat me up, I will beat you up. Go and stop this whole thing. Because if anything happens to me, I will put the blame on you, because you are the one pressing this whole thing. You are trying to gain your spotlight, and you are trying to perform for access using my name. You are trying to be friends with people that you find cool, and you're using my name. And I don't get it. Like, why can't you just create those friendships without using me? How? Without using me? Like, there was really like no need for you to put me in it, you know. I mean, so that is what happened in high school. Like, there are just so many other things that happened. And I saw a video that says people that get bullied are also hypocrites, because why do we wait for the people to make it in life to talk? Like, you will not choose when I talk about my bullying experience. You will not choose, because it didn't happen to you. You don't understand. And for someone who just found her voice to actually speak about this, I expect no one to tell me, yo, you've been talking about this, give it a rest. I will not, because it left me with something. Guys, people kill themselves for being bullied. People kill themselves for trending in high school, being beaten up in videos. People kill themselves for that, and I didn't. So let me be. If I feel like I want to talk about it a million times, let me talk about it, okay? Stop trying to silence me, because the more you silence me, the more you show me that there's something very wrong about this whole thing that you are trying to cover up. Like, don't stop me from doing it, because you're making me even more sort of interested and curious and intrigued to talk about it more and see what is going to happen, you know. So that is my high school experience. I also got because there was already that perception to say, ah, Jennifer is a weakling and whatever. This other girl just wanted to start with me on a random day. If you're asking yourself, this hair is 26 inch, it's this long. So she wanted to beat me up, but for nothing, because she already had that mentality that I'm weak and I will not stand up for myself. And she was actually so huge. So yo, I was so scared for my life that day. I think I actually defended myself because I was scared for my life. I felt like, yo, this one is going to kill me. Shem. This one, if I give her too much power, she's going to kill me. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, hey, this one, let me do something. Can't they? The minute I do something is the minute I will actually conquer this whole bullying thing. And funny enough, after that whole moment of standing up for myself, I never got bullied again. I never got bullied again. So that just made me realize that people will play in your head if you don't stand up for yourself. So any little chance you get, stand up for yourself, you know. And I have learned to stand up for myself because no one would. Okay, that is my high school experience, and I do not wish it on anyone. I have recently found my voice, and like I said in the beginning of the video, I will say this as much as I want. I will talk about this as much as I want, and no one should try and silence me, because the more you silence me, the more I see something wrong with this. The more I see something very wrong about this, that I will want to speak about it more. And another thing I would like to add to my obsession is that for someone who has just recently found her voice, I want to like share more, you know. I feel like the more you talk about something, the more you get it out of your body, because one thing about your body, it remembers everything. If you don't remember, your body does. So I'm just trying to get it out of my body more than I'm trying to actually bash the people and whatever. I'm just trying to get it out of my body, release it, because some things really do block your quantum leap. Like, you will not be able to move on if you don't get through this, you know. So I think this is just my way of getting through it and all of that. So being bullied is not nice. It's not a nice experience, although I asked myself how I was able to get through it, you know. But it's really not nice. Like, it's really not nice, you know. And I don't wish it on anyone. And in as much as you can call someone a hypocrite for waiting for someone to blow up before they talk about their experience of how that person bullied them, I just feel like bullying is bullying, and a bully is a bully. Whether you just blew up, whether you just went viral now or you didn't, whether you just got rich now or you didn't, or you're poor, you're a bully. And if your victim wants to speak about you, like, let your victim speak. Don't make it about you. Don't make it about you blowing up. Don't make it about you having money. Don't make it about anything. Make it about what it is. Bullying. You were a bully. You were a bully. It doesn't erase it, you know. And the fact that bullies never even apologize. So you think we're just gonna move through it just like that? We're not. We're not gonna move through it. So I really don't expect someone who feels like this is not that deep to actually understand what I'm talking about. If you've been bullied, you will understand me then. But if you've never been bullied, you'll just think I'm deeping something that's not deep. And if you think I'm deeping something that's not deep, then that means you were never bullied. You don't know the impact that it has on someone. Like, you're just like insensitive about it because you've never been bullied. You don't know it. You've never experienced it, you know. I think part of the reason why I'm only finding my voice now is because I was young, number one. Not only was I young, something so huge was happening to me, and I didn't have the words to articulate it. Of course I could feel it, but to actually talk about it, I didn't have the words. And as I like as time progresses, I always think about so many things that happened to me when I was young, and I've never spoken about them. I've always been that person that will just not say anything about something, no matter how hurtful it is. Like, I would just shut up about it, and it's really just like, I'm learning that you need to talk about it to get it out of your system. So I'm only finding my voice now, like when I'm older. I'm only finding my voice now. I'm only creating my space to speak now, because sometimes you don't speak because you don't feel emotionally safe to talk about something. But I'm just like, I'm creating my own safe space to speak about this, you know, and I'm over being judged. Like, you can judge me if you want. That's on you. Like, go and it has nothing to do with me. You can judge me if you want. You can shame me if you want, but I will speak about it because I know how to articulate it now. I know I have the words to describe what was happening or what I was feeling. I am only finding those words now. So bear with me, but I'm only healing from it now. Something that happened 6 years ago, 7 years ago. So I'm not trying to be spicy. I'm not trying to be nostalgic. I'm not trying to live in the past. I'm not trying to identify with something. I'm just trying to get this out of my system. I'm just trying to get this out. So yes, I will yap about it, as much as I feel like I need to. You know what I mean? So this is the space that I feel like I'm creating. This is one of the reasons why I felt like I need to come back to YouTube, because there are just so many things I want to talk about, so many of my traumas that I went through that I want to talk about, and I'm only finding the words now. So that does bring me to the end of this video. We spoke about so many things. This video is all over the place. I'm still getting the hang of things. Bear with me. And as time progresses, my storytelling skills maybe will come back or whatever, but I will let out what needs to be let out. In the meantime, I'm still trying to find my skills back. I will let out what I feel like I need to let out. I will speak about what I feel like needs to be spoken about. You know what I mean? It's just that thing, and thank you so much for listening to me till the end of this video. Yeah, thank you so much for listening to me till the end of this video. I appreciate your love and support. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share my videos. I will see you in the next one. Bye.